Okay, last one for the night. Zodiac is directed by David Fincher and stars Jake Gyllenhaal, Mark Ruffalo, and Robert Downey Jr. So, Zodiac tells the story of a manhunt for a notorious serial killer who calls himself the Zodiac Killer, who killed in and around the San Francisco Bay during the late 1960s and the early 70s, leaving several victims in his wake and taunting police with letters, blood-staining clothes, and ciphers mailed to newspapers. The case remains as North California's most famous unsolved crimes until this day, I think. Zodiac is a very underrated David Fincher movie. And this film is not your average ordinary crime. If you guys know, I'm a big David Fincher fan. I love The Social Network. I love The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I love Fight Club. I love Gone Girl, and I love all of them. Now, this movie is very interesting, and so yeah, this film, you get great character motivation in here. I love all the character development in here. It is great. It is just freaking brutal. It's so disturbing. You can't just. This is one of the most I love the character development, all the acting in this movie. I have nothing bad to say about the acting. Robert Downey Jr., Mark Ruffalo, all these guys. This is great. The acting is top notch. Robert Downey Jr. is amazing. He's at his best when he's playing a character who gets lost in the world, drugs and alcohol, as his life has imitated. But after this, he will later go on to become Iron Man. Yes. So this was pre-Iron Man. And all the other acting, Mark Ruffalo, Jake Gyllenhaal, all the acting here, none of the performances are bad. So, you do have to be warned that this movie's not for everyone. There are a few very disturbing sequences that they're not terribly graphic, but they still manage to be creepy beyond belief due to the realism pertaining to sheer occultness in which they are displayed. Because after all, this movie is rated R. And the 160-minute runtime is not too long. Not too long for me. I was just sitting. You just demand any kind of closure except for what you can conclude on your own. Otherwise, you will watch this movie awfully disappointed. And the one viewpoint is being shown here, and that the author, this automatically leads to a bias, and this is the most logical account of events. But if you want an impartial take, your best bet is to watch a documentary on the history of events that took place. David Fincher knew what he was doing. He crafted this so well. And just the cinematography, the movie looks beautifully shot. I love how the movie just amazingly looks. It's just very intense. It's very suspenseful. This film takes a lot, and I mean a lot. You sit there and be fully invested in just the story, and just the way this movie does not joke around. There's a lot of suspense, there's a lot of crime drama aspects, and I like that. And just the whole friendship between Grace Smith and Paul Avery, that is pretty cool. So yeah, like I said, there are some violent moments in here, but yes, the cinematography is excellent, and the style of the 1960s and 70s is very cool, and But this film is a masterpiece. It is a remarkable film that will continue to hold firm for many years, even though this movie is severely underrated. But this film, Zodiac, I'm gonna give Zodiac, another David Fincher movie, surprisingly, my JD Rainbow Seal of Approval. So let me know what you think about Zodiac down below. Do you like it? Do you hate it? I'll see you guys later. Bye.